Well, hey guys, I am back, and we are looking at a brand new box today. I mean, not brand new to the world, but brand new to us. So, Jason, who has brought us so much cool stuff, most recently, Survival Box, and rightfully so, I cannot argue with him. He decided he was done with that one. And it was some lame stuff. It was. But he still wanted to, in his words, support the channel because he's an awesome dude. And what I did not know until recently was that Jason also is a disabled veteran. Cool guy. And we've been talking, and here's a pita butt. Bye, pita butt. But he wanted to do something else and provide entertainment for all of us. So we were looking at some of the other things that are out there. And one of the things I was looking at was a subscription called Gear Pack. And honestly, I don't know. It just was out there and it looked interesting. So you know what? So Jason subscribed, had it sent, and I think he sprung for the highest level because Jason is just cool like that. So here we go. This is the first one. I don't know if this is a welcome box or if this is the box for April or what it is, but we are going to open it up and we're going to find out. Now, Gear Pack comes in different levels, like most subscriptions. This is box 74, Mystery Special. Well, I don't know what that means. This month's box is a Mystery Special Edition. Everyone's box is different, containing some great new gear and some past favorites. So, this is interesting. I mean, this is a really interesting first box because everyone's box is different. So we can't compare it to anything else out there. And if you go on their website, and I'll put the link to their website just so you can do this. You can go and look at some of their past boxes and see the kind of stuff that's been coming in it. So, wow, there's a lot of stuff in this box, though. I don't know if it's all good or what, but there's a lot of stuff in this box. And I see some names that we recognize. So we're going to check it all out. Now, there's no packing list or anything, obviously, because everybody's box is different. Gear Pack apparel is now available. Okay. And don't forget to tag us on Instagram. I might tag us on Instagram. So I guess we'll just go in order of what we've got. So now again, first time we're getting the box, and this is some like mystery box. So, I mean, we'll just take a look. It's a Gear Pack mug. It's got that camping gear look. Enameled aluminum, I'm guessing, or maybe. It's pretty light. You know what? I have magnets right here that we can test with. Let's see if it's steel or aluminum. Well, nope. So it's aluminum. How many ounces? I don't know. It's probably 1 cup. Probably an 8-ounce cup. But, I'm considering that for if it's a welcome box as a first thing. Okay, one branded item, it's okay. But okay. Oh, is this a sticker we got? Oh, that is. Oh, actually, that is a cool sticker. Not a sticker. I like that. If Jason's cool with it, that can go on the mat. But it is kind of a standard. You see these kinds of cups around camping. It's probably the handle being connected to the whole thing would get hot if you were like cooking over a fire or a camping stove or something. But it is what it is. Useful. We could take it out with us. You could use it in the house, but I don't know. Is it gear? But it's the first thing. Next, we've got the Lansky sharpener cut. Oh, you guys know how I feel about these angled cutting things. Tungsten carbide sharpener. well, okay. I don't like these. And I've said over and over why I don't like these. There's one Lansky thing that has multiple angles on it, and I like that better. But I've always said that this is a way to destroy your edge. Unless this happens to be the exact angle that your edge comes in, that your bevel, is. It's not a great idea. Learn how to sharpen with like a regular thing. This says magnetic. Oh, now that's weird. Now all of a sudden this magnet is sticking to the cup. So is it a steel? I guess it's steel cup. I don't know, but well, at least it's magnetic and it sticks to stuff. The problem is when you do this, like I've been trying to say, a lot of people that are good at sharpening want to put their very specific angled bevel on there. And this doesn't always give you that. This is set at a specific angle. And I don't know what this is set at specifically or if it even tells us. But if you don't know how to sharpen, these things are okay. But if you do know how to sharpen, it's not great. Now this says ceramic cutter stays sharp even after... Oh. You're not going to be able to see this at all. See that? It's a little ceramic cutter. What does it cut? I don't know. Oh, there we go. That was actually pretty good. That's an interesting little thing. I'm not a... Oh, and it protects too, so you got to spring loaded. So you got to... I like that more than I like this thing. These, again, if that's the exact angle you've got on your blade, okay. It's so easy if you don't know what you're doing to ruin your edge with these things. They have their place, which is nowhere near my knives, but whatever. Timberline knife and tool. So this is low budget stuff. So let me show you some stats on the back before we talk about it. Okay. So 9CR steel tells us that it was, of course, made in China. 9CR is not terrible steel for EDC work. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Feels like we got G10. I didn't look at the stats yet, so I don't know. It's a very small knife. Oh, it smells like cheap metal. And if you know the cheap metal smell, you know what I'm talking about. So let's see. We got a deep carry clip, which is tip down only. Gross. It's got an assist, it says. PETA's right behind me. 9CR 13. Oh yeah, that is a strong spring. Okay. A little off center right out of the package. Ooh, that's awkward. That spring does get that blade out there, though. I mean, the thing is, the fit and finish of the knife overall is not bad. The G10 handle, the scales are not bad. I just got that cheap metal smell. Like, I can smell it from here. Okay. Why is it that this edge, we'll run it through here, could use a little refining. I don't know. This is not, it's heavy for its size too. Yeah, there's no skeletonization in here whatsoever, just straight steel. I would absolutely not carry this thing. The size of it makes it very awkward to open. Definitely in a don't like it pile. Gas station quality. Yeah. Badoom. Okay. Black Autumn. A post-apocalyptic saga. I have never heard of this book. It is an actual, novel. Oh, look at that. It's got a ready man on there. Now I'll tell you what. I have not read in a while. I've been doing Audible a lot. Now, this looks a little bit different over here, but it is book 1. It's got 4.5 stars with almost 7,000 reviews on Amazon. Not bad. Now, see, on Kindle, it's $0 if you have your Prime subscription. That's pretty cool. But obviously, it's a popular book, and people like it. So this is not something that we typically think of in a gear subscription, but you know what? Your mind is your most powerful tool, and keeping it sharp is good. And guess what? You don't always have to, it doesn't have to be instructional. It doesn't have to be a how-to. You know, just keeping your mind immersed in a good story keeps it active. So while this might not seem like a typical piece of gear, having good reading material really keeps your mind sharp, and there are studies that show that. So I'll read this. I'm excited to see it. Typically, this is not the kind of thing that I would expect or want, but again, first box, mystery box, I'll give it a read, and I'll see what we think of it. Oh, next we've got the Hero Clip, which I've never really liked. Other people have liked this. I have not liked this thing. I think we've seen it, 2 or 3 times now in various boxes, and I still smell that knife. So it rotates, and wait, am I doing it wrong? It folds up neatly somehow. So, you know, got that, and then you can, I mean, it's a glorified carabiner, non-weight bearing really. It's for holding on to gear, not, you know, any climbing or anything like that. Like I said, there are people that love this thing, you know, because it gives you that like extension to hang it up on stuff, or, you know, use it like more of a conventional clip to hold gear on. I am just one of the, I guess I'm in the minority. I don't like it that much, but it holds 60 pounds. So, okay. We're gonna save this. Sniper Blade Works. That's a really good name. I'm gonna save that till the end. We've got a Gerber, what is that? Barbell wallet. Okay, this is not something I've ever seen. Well, this is honestly the most minimalist of minimalist wallets I've ever seen in my life. That would be a really awesome card. If that was a real card, that would be cool. And so of course it's got a bottle opener, because why wouldn't it have a bottle opener? But there it is. That's it. You know what? This is something I would consider carrying. I still love my code 118. I would not give up the code 118 because I got the little magic button that pops all my cards up, and it's got a clip, you know, so I can clip it into a pocket or whatever. But this, if I was just going for like just a quick run to the store or something and needed just a couple cards and an ID, this is not bad. I like this because, you know, some of the other ones are they're bulky. They are bulky. Some of these metal wallets. This actually is not, I dig it. I like it. It's very simple. Plus I got a bottle opener, because why wouldn't you need a bottle opener? I don't think you can take this elastic off. I mean, you could if you wanted to resew it. I'm of course thinking about Cerakoting it my favorite color or something. And I don't know exactly how many cards you can hold in it, but I mean, 1, 2, 4, 5, I guess. That's not bad though, as these kinds of wallets go. I like it because it is simple and it's still very small. Very small. That's cool. Okay. Fast Fire Stick, Survival Fire Starting Tinder. I don't know. how different it is from anything else, but you know what? We're going to do a follow-up on this. Definitely going to do a follow-up on this. Doesn't smell like much, but we're going to set it on fire and see. What we got here? Just like a... this is your 4-way Silica Key, yeah? So I'm going to read this to you exactly. Use this key in an emergency situation to open tamper-resistant hose bibs, which are located on the exterior of almost all commercial and industrial buildings, as well as rest stops, to allow you to obtain water from one of these locations. In addition, you can also access some electrical control cabinets, gas supplies, radiators, and equipment panels, train doors, and windows. I did not know that. Very interesting. Hey, I'm gonna sneak around and see what this fits. All right, so comments, guys. Tell me who's got something like this and how useful it is. Because I honestly do not know. But I can see how you can put that in there, put a bar in there, and use it for leverage to turn. Good survival item, emergency, shit hits the fan item. You guys tell me, I don't know. This is something I am unfamiliar with. So let me know. Got just a couple things left. The Rothko sniper veil. Much less useful as a sniper veil. Much more useful as anything else. Now, I'm not a sniper, and I was never been trained as a sniper because I would get myself and my spotter killed because I do not have the patience or the self-discipline to sit still for hours and days at a time. I just don't have it in me. I would never make a good sniper, never. But I have known some, and this is not equipment that they would use. They don't use this. They have fancier, better stuff. They have purpose-built stuff. However, this could be useful for a number of other things. Impromptu fishing net. I mean, just a number of other things. Small little sun shelter thing. You know, I mean, like, there's, you know, just to make a little shade on the ground, or part of a filter system, or a lot of other stuff. Of the few snipers that I've actually known in the military, actual, you know, qualified, went through the course. Now, I'm not talking about squad designated marksmen. I'm talking about like actual, they have been through sniper school and stuff. None of them used anything like this. They had much better, fancier ghillie equipment and everything. But like I said, if you think outside the box, and you can use this for stuff. Let's see. We've got one thing before we get to the knife. This is another Rothko. Feels like it's a Rothko. It is a Rothko. Military ammo shoulder bags. And this one happens to be black. I know that because I can see with my eyes. And it is canvas, of all things, surprisingly, not nylon. So, you know, flashback to Korea and Vietnam. I haven't seen one of these buckles in a long time. And it's got Velcro. Weird. So you got two pockets on the outside. There is no weatherproofing on this whatsoever. And since it is canvas, if you have it out in the rain, it is going to get wet and very heavy, and it's going to leak. But this is more like, I could see Giggles maybe wanting this, carrying it around for her little shopping trips and stuff. It's not a bad light bag, just for some basic stuff. You can make a good trauma bag out of this, although there's not a lot of organization in there, but it'll hold a good amount of gear, and you can open it up and really get into all of it at once. A couple things on the outside. It's a nice little bag, you know. You don't see a lot of canvas stuff these days. But I'll tell you that this kind of buckle here is very secure. It's not going to open up unless you want it to. So you cinch that down. That's pretty good. And an adjustable shoulder strap. The last item, and I think this is kind of like the, I don't know, we'll say big ticket item sort of. Sniper Blade Works makes some really cool knives. This is the Dashie. I'm not going to be a big fan of this one. I can tell just by the way it's constructed. But by the way it's constructed, I can put a cool handle on here. Some scales. So we've got our locking tech lock. And then of course you can take it off and reposition it. Is that a bottle opener? Is that a goddamn bottle opener? It's actually pretty comfortable to hold, even though it's very skinny. That's my thing with these. Very skinny, it makes it a little uncomfortable for me. There's some hard 90-degree edges. Now, with some simple G10, or even a wrap. Now, I probably wouldn't. A paracord wrap would be a little hard on here because of the way it curves, but could easily make some G10 scales. And because of this nice groove, get some like chainring bolts to put through here to hold it in place. And yeah, I mean, you could make a nice wider handle, and it really wouldn't affect going into the sheath at all. Just kind of a cool look. Definitely not my style, but I can see a lot of people that would really like this. Infinitely better than the other knife we already looked at. That nice severe chisel grind on there. Now, I don't know. I'll look up some specs and see if I can put that in there as to what kind of steel and everything, because I don't know. But Sniper Blade Works says it had a ziplock that I could have just opened. Sniper Blade Works makes some really nice blades. I have a couple other by them, a folder, I think 2 folders, and a really nice big fixed blade from BattleBox actually. And while this isn't my style exactly, it's kind of cool. I like it, and I probably will make some scales, depending on what Jason likes. I think that we could definitely do something really cool with that, make it more comfortable. I know there are people that like the minimalism of that, but I think with scales, especially with a nice trail there to hold on to, just a little bit more in your palm, that could be very comfortable, and this could be really nice as a utility blade. So pretty cool. So interesting box. You know, I wish that we got just a standard box as the first one, but I like most of what we see. Definitely, you know, don't like this. I like that it has a little ceramic cutter thing. That could be interesting for some stuff, but in general, I don't like this. Lansky is a pretty good name in sharpening, but man. I really want to know what you guys think, your thoughts on this guy right here, because I had no knowledge. Finally, a little wallet that I can get down with a little bit. I think, you know, it's small and it serves its purpose well. That's cool. I've never been a fan of these things, but I know that they are useful. This is just crappy. I mean, yeah, that cheap metal smell is killing me. The cup, all right. Look, you can use it, but this stuff we're gonna test, because Jason always loves to test stuff. We're gonna test this. We're gonna see how it maybe compares to some other fire starting stuff. We're gonna test it out. Bag is decent. You can use this for a number of things, right? So always nice to have an extra bag to load out with whatever. The book, you know, again, cool. Keep your sharpest tool sharp. And look, if you don't want to read it, I'm sure you know somebody that does. And then this, again, plenty that you can do with it. Even if, you know, obviously we're not going to make a sniper veil out of it, blah, 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 not even going to cover that. You can make a much better, more efficient ghillie veil out of common stuff. So, all right, interesting. So first box we're looking at from Gear Pack. What do you guys think? Give me some honest opinions. So we're going to keep looking. You know, just the first one. Definitely want to see what like a normal box is, not just this mystery surprise one. It just so happened to line up that this is the one that we got. So thank you, Jason, for always being one of the best supporting this channel. I especially want to know what Jason thinks. Now, I automatically think this is better than anything we've gotten in Survival Box. Automatically, because I think Survival Box is just cheesy. Just cheesy. But you know, the quality of some of the stuff that we got in this, even if we're saying, well, probably not going to use that, I think the quality of the stuff in this is probably better than what we saw in Survival Box, hands down. So let me know what you guys think, and let's discuss it in the comments. And remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.